Ahoy hoy everyone, it is Craig back at Disney's Hollywood Studios with another Disney dining review. Before I get started, I want to remind you this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content and you want to support us, please consider booking a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. Now, I feel like I have done all of the quick service options at Disney's Hollywood Studios way too much, so today I'm doing something a little bit different. And yes, I am standing out front of the Hollywood Brown Derby, and I wish I was eating there, but I'm not. But fortunately for me, I am going to be dining at the lounge, which has, a small little lounge menu. I know the Cobb salad's still on there, so that's probably inevitably what I'm going to get, but I need to check it all out before I go jumping to any decisions. But yeah, I'm just going to have a little solo meal at the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge by myself, individually, and hope that it's delicious. Okay, let's do it. I have been hanging out here doing some people watching because the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge is perfect for that, but my appetizer is here, so I'm gonna go ahead and dive into that. I got the famous Cobb salad. It is $20, and it's spit roasted turkey, bacon, egg, tomatoes, blue cheese, avocado, and a classic Cobb dressing. You can add chicken, shrimp, or lobster to it, but I'm just going to have it the classic way because that's the best way to have it. So here we go. The past couple times I've had the Cobb salad here, it's been just covered in so much dressing that it inevitably is like super wet because the lettuce that they use for it is chopped so fine that it just absorbs all of the dressing really quickly, and yeah, it just becomes like a soggy pile, but the flavor is still good. And today it actually was super light on the dressing, so it didn't end up having that soggy texture to it. The acidity in the dressing just pairs perfectly with that saltiness from the bacon, the creaminess of the avocado, and then that funk from the blue cheese. It is just such a good salad. I love it so much, and I've had Cobb salads at a lot of places, but this is the one that I keep coming back to over and over and over again. And $20, a little steep for the price, but it's so worth it. But it's not the only thing I ordered because I couldn't just eat a salad and leave it at that. So I'll check back in when my next food item is here. Next up, I'm having the BLT sliders. These are $18, and it is Chipotle glazed pork belly, pea shoots, tomato jammed, and pickled red onions, and then it is served with chips. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and of course I love pork belly, so this was a definite must try for me. And just picking it up right now, like, it's very light, but that's not a problem, and the bun is so soft and warm, so I think that's going to be very nice. But here we go, first bite. This is my first time having the sliders, and I'll be honest, they're not the best thing I ever had. They're really tasty, but I think the biggest problem for me in this is the tomato jam. It is extremely sweet, and I know that they're hoping that the pork belly itself would probably balance some of that sweetness out with saltiness, but it's just a little one-sided on the sweetness. The pork belly is just like slightly crispy, but then extremely fatty, and you just chew right through it. So it's cooked perfectly. It's one-sided in terms of the flavor. And, there are the pickled red onions on there that I was hoping would add a little pop to it, but they're just kind of getting lost in there. But you know what? I'm going to keep eating the other slider that I have because it comes with two. Maybe I'll like it more. I'm wrapping up my meal now with dessert, but I'm not having a normal dessert. I'm having a dessert drink, and of course, I got the grapefruit cake martini. It is $15, and it's ruby red grapefruit vodka, vanilla vodka, and a splash of cream with graham cracker rim. And normally, when I come to the Hollywood Brown Derby, I get this as my first drink of the entire meal. And then I would end the meal with grapefruit cake, but because I'm here at the lounge, I figured I'd do things backwards and end with a drink that I would normally start with. So here it goes. I am always so pleasantly surprised with this drink. It is so grapefruit forward, so be prepared for that if you want it and you've never had it before. I mean, it smacks you with that bitterness of the grapefruit, but you know what, then it's balanced off nicely with the cream and the vanilla flavors, so it really is kind of like drinking a grapefruit cake. And yeah, it's just the benefit of being able to drink it instead of eating it. So maybe it means less calories. I don't know. Probably not. Probably more. But I still enjoy it, and I'm glad I ended this meal with it. So I'm going to enjoy my drink, and I'll wrap up with some final thoughts. I am all wrapped up with my meal from the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge. So let's recap it. Of course, I got the Cobb salad. I got the BLT sliders, and I got the grapefruit cake martini. And of course, I absolutely recommend the Cobb salad and the martini. They were both excellent. The salad held up to all my hopes and wants and desires, and the martini was just the perfect sweet treat to end the entire meal. And I'm not saying I wouldn't get the sliders again, but I definitely would want to make sure that maybe they cut down on the amount of sauce, get rid of that completely, just something to make it not so sweet. But I absolutely would give them another shot. I mean, it's pork belly. Of course I want pork belly. I'm always going to go out of my way to have more pork belly, even though I probably don't need it. I definitely don't need it, but I absolutely had a really wonderful meal. And the one thing I also want to point out about the martini is I did get it in a glass, and normally if you're having it at the lounge, you don't get that. They give it to you in a plastic cup. So if you want the graham cracker rim that specifically comes on the glass, you need to ask if it can be prepared inside, and then they'll, do the rest of it outside with the drink portion. But they won't give you the graham cracker rim if you just get it at the lounge. And honestly, that's the part that does sell the entire drink as well too. So you kind of have to ask, but if you feel like you feel like you're being a burden because of it, maybe just choose a different drink and save it for when you're eating inside the Hollywood Brown Derby. But you know what? It's worth asking. If you have a great server like all the ones that I've ever dealt with at the lounge, I'm pretty sure they'll probably say yes. But that's it for my review of the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments, questions, and video suggestions in the comments section below. And of course, you can support us more by booking a trip through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. That's it for me here with another Disney dining review at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I'll see you again soon with another one. Take care. Bye-bye.